So when completing homework 17, which is solving exponential equations, make sure that you're using the base chart that you got in class, because we need you to show complete work to solve the exponential equations by getting like bases on each side of the equal sign. So as you look through the base chart, you will see 5. So I'm going to just write that as it is, base 5 with an exponent of x. Now 25 can be written as base 5 squared. And that's what we mean by making the bases the same. Once we have the bases the same, then we want to cross out that base. And now we have just the exponents equal to each other. X equals 2, and x is solved. So my answer to number 1 is x equals 2. I skipped over number 2 because it's exactly the same way that number 1 is. Obviously, you're going to have different base numbers. But number 3, our exponent is not just an x, but mine is a 5x. So I need to start out by getting the same base. So base 5, exponent 5x equals, and then 25 can be written as base 5 to the third power. So then once I have the bases the same, I can mark out the base. And so now I just have my exponents equal to each other. 5x equals 3, and then I solve for x. So my x is 3 over 5. Okay, on number 4, I have base 2 to the 6x power, and then 32 can be written as base 2 to the 5th power, but then that power of 5 has to be multiplied to the x plus 1. And I have the same base of 2, so I can mark out the base 2, and then my exponents will equal each other. So 6x equals, and over here I have 5 times the quantity x plus 1. And I'll solve for x. So 6x equals 5x plus 5. And then I need to get my x's on the same side of the equal sign. So x equals 5. Skipping down to number 6, I have a fraction here, but I can write that fraction with a base of 2 so that it matches the other side of my equal sign. So 1/4 can be written as base 2 to the negative 2, and you can see that on your base chart that we gave you in class. Equals base 2 to the 5x power. I have the same base of 2, so I can mark out my base of 2, and then I have negative 2 equals 5x, and I solve for x. So my x equals negative 2/5. Number 8 is the first one where I have two bases that I'm not just going to change one of the bases to the other base. So in other words, 81 can be written as base 3 to the 4th power, and then I have my x minus 2. And 9 can be written as base 3 to the 2nd power. So I had to change both of the bases. But now that the bases are the same, I can mark through the 3's. I can mark through or cancel the bases. And so now I have 4 times quantity x minus 2 equals 2. And I'm going to solve for x. So I just do all of my steps. And my 10 over 4 can reduce to 5 over 2. So whenever I have a fraction that reduces, I want to make sure that I do that.